Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all good? I hope so. Y'all listen. I know everybody in the scene that so Gucci has chucked the deuces up to Los, baby. Like, I'm up out of here. And I don't blame her. I do not blame her one bit for choosing her family over this show. Because he showed her over there on that Mr. Messy Monday how he felt about her. He showed her, in my opinion, that he didn't give two about what she was saying. He always want to get up in his feelings when people tell them that they didn't feel protected. But he does nothing to change it. His ego is that big that he can't even accept the fact that you have women saying the same thing to you over and over. But you think that you're so perfect, that your production team is so perfect that you don't have to change anything. And they can't be talking about my production team. Don't talk about my production. Yes, she is going to talk about your production. And she told you that she did not feel protected. And them same people, when you say you love the girls, the way that you love the girls, you loved her enough to not put that video up. Because what you're not going to do is try to talk down on my production. Even though she's not the only person that said it. A lot of women that work under you or for you have said the same thing. But your ego is so big that you don't want to accept it. But I told you that karma, that same karma that you was trying to say, throw at the millimeters and the male supporters, talk about karma gonna be waiting at your door. I told you that karma was doing donuts in front of your house, that she had your address too, but you didn't listen. You don't know how to watch your mouth. That's what you need to do, Los. We ain't heard from you yet. You haven't said anything. And these folks dropping like flies from your shows. And then people, and when it comes, and let me tell you something, when it comes to Melody, people always say, well, if she can't keep a friend, if she must be the common denominator. No, ma'am. This is an example of a common denominator. As far as when it comes to division, when it comes to Melody and you talking common denominator, baby, you talking about subtraction. When people are, as y'all see it, she can't keep nobody, they removing themselves. That's subtraction. And if you know how to subtract fractions, the denominator don't change. Which means Melody didn't change, but the people around her did. When it comes to Carlos, he's dividing the people. Whether it's their marriages, their relationships, their friendships, it's division. And the denominator does change. And he has changed from how he may have presented himself to them to who he is to them now. It's not the same. So now he have to deal with all this, but he ain't gonna say nothing. And if he does say anything, it's going to be one of those children of the corn speeches, or he going to talk about, if anybody got a problem with me, they got my number. Yeah, whatever. So anyway, Gucci made a post and she said, watching the reunion episode was very hard to sit through, especially now knowing where my family currently stands. I was disappointed in my actions because even though I had my reasons, it should have never been handled or addressed on this platform from the beginning. I take full accountability for allowing the entertainment of this show to ruin the integrity of my family. I have apologized publicly and privately to Selena for my part in this entire production. We are moving on and moving forward, putting our family first and focusing on our healing. All the S's, Sophia, Chanterial, Selena, Sun, J, Star, and Sky, are solid. I do know that in order for my family to completely heal, someone will have to exit stage left, and I have decided that it will be me. I am pleased to say that I received my renewal letter for a new season, but the Williams will not be returning to #Belle Collective. And I do not blame her. Selena and Aikisha said, ain't no more signing contract after contract after contract to work up under a person who do not care about us. Even when we tell him how we feel, he still do what he want to do because he said this his show. He created this. He doesn't want to listen to us. So I don't blame them for leaving. The same way when Aikisha came in when he was talking to Willie, and if you notice, he was trying to get Aikisha to go. Like, he didn't interrupt you when you did yours, whatever. She was like, okay, he can say what he got to say, but I'm staying right here. And then that's when she let him know. She thanked him for letting them be a part of the show. She congratulated him on them getting renewed. And then she said that unfortunately the Colons would not be coming back to Belle Collective. And everybody thought the screen froze. until he cocked his head like he was waiting for her to say, I'm just joking, I'm just playing. But she was like, Merry Christmas. Then she said she didn't want him to find out any other way. She got on down. And she also had a right to get on down. Because if you go back to the messy Monday that Aikisha did with him, and then she brought up when she called him to make sure her and Gucci still had a job after the situation between Gucci and Selena. He was like, oh, yeah. And you don't have to worry about her. She's not a Belle, whatever. She said, you told me that she wasn't going to be a Belle. And he go, no, let me tell you what I said. I said that she's not a Belle right now. Don't worry about it. Let me sort through this, whatever. And if you look at Aikisha's face, I feel like she was saying, that is not what he told me. She said, but you know what? Oh, well, because then she hunched her shoulders. So I was like, oh, she's probably like, whatever. Then when it comes to now, right after that, they played the new intro for the show, and they put her in there where she was doing that little shake. The little shake that she told them months ago that she didn't want them to use because there were several other things that they could use. He didn't care. He kept it, right? Then we get over there to the situation at Taste. Now, Latrice and Letitia trying to make it seem like Aikisha done called the Goody Mob or somebody to come over there and mess up Latrice's grand opening. The narrative that they were trying to put out there, that they called people to come up there to try to jump them. What? That's what y'all going with? And then after that, Letitia and Latrice got on live and was basically saying, yeah, she called all them people. And Letitia was like, well, let's talk about the people trying to come up there, KILL me. Now, y'all know when it comes to Belle Collective, I can deal with all the ladies except for Letitia. I haven't liked her since day one of the show because she's fake to me. It's just something about that girl. It just screams fake. I can't. And the fact that Latrice would try to make it seem like Willie and Aikisha are the ones who started the situation, and that's not true, baby. Your husband and his little buddy are the ones who started it all. But y'all want to make it seem like it was Aikisha and Willie. That's insane. So what Aikisha and Willie decided to do was remove themselves from a toxic environment. Because they actually have things going on. They have things that they want to protect. And it's like, for them, it's like family over everything. We not finna put ourselves through this. We not finna get no negativity brought our way. We not doing it no more. Don't sign that contract. Thank you for the renewal letter. But baby, we are out. And I do not blame them. This is the type of standing on business that I can respect. And I do not believe that So Gucci left because Aikisha left. No. She left because she saw that this man didn't care nothing about what I said to him. He got upset. He didn't even say, you know what? No, I apologize that you feel that way. Or say something like, you know what? I've been hearing this too much. I need to have a conversation with my team. But baby, that will be asking too much. So they did the right thing. I am glad that they decided to leave and not continue to put up with the BS. Because for what? Just to say you on the TV show? No, ma'am. So I wish all of them the best. Willie, Aikisha, JJ, Gucci. I wish all of them the best. And whatever their heart's desire is, according to the Lord's will, I hope they receive it. And be happy while doing it. Because coming over here and being stressed out and frustrated and people lying on you and creating narratives, ain't nobody got time for that. We finna enter a whole new year. Leave all that mess behind. So what do y'all think about Gucci and JJ deciding to leave Belle Collective? Get down in the comments, y'all. Let's talk about it. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll talk to y'all later.